You wouldn't believe the weather outside. The snow was just about all gone. Now everything is white again. I need to turn down more stock, ring stock. So I'm going to go ahead and clamp this up in here. A little more. Right. I think the last time I had to put something in the back here to get the front end of it to squeeze tight, and I must have dropped it in there somewhere, because I think it was just a piece of emery paper folded up. So we'll try that again. Put a little piece of emery paper in there. I want it to actually clamp out in front. Nope. Or did I put something underneath one of these jaws? I remember I dinked around with it in order to get it to pull tight. That's pretty close right there. I'm gonna leave it like that, right there. All right. So now we got to turn to ID and OD again, and I'll turn the OD here first. Get this on center here. That looks good right there. Oop. Don't want to lose that. That's my part off washer with a little cut in it. All right. See if I can zoom you in a little bit. All right, how's that? All right, we're gonna turn this OD down to actually, we're going to bore the ID first to 875. I'm going to bore that ID. And how far can I go? .900 thou. So I'm going to come out here. Actually, I'm going to come out and face it off. I said 900 thou, so let's zero that out. And zero the readout out. And we're going to come in there and touch and go in 900 thou. Take 5 thou cut, and we'll go in 900 thou. And we'll see where we're at. I'm using my newest camera again, the one that likes to focus on my hand and then not focus on that, on where it's supposed to focus. But I've been leaning the tripod into the lathe, so it's more of a straight on shot, so I'm not leaning in the way of it. And I know I said I was going to make these rings off camera, but I decided to, since the snow is outside, I'm going to go ahead and go through and video it. I'm not sure if I'm going to heat treat them to open that up a little more. Probably. I'll try it on a couple extras to see how it works. Because that's what I normally do. Is I normally heat treat them to get the spread at the spring. All right. I need to get my it's like it cleaned up all the way around on that 5 thou cut. Get my snap gauge, so I can. 875. All right. Stick it in there, tighten it up, go one time over center, take it out, and then we want to go to 875, and we are at we are at 861. 861. I'll punch that in on the dial, on the readout. 0.861. Enter. And we want to go to 875. I'll take it right to 875. Right. I got feed rate going pretty slow. have left are compression rings. I might make an extra oil ring also. Looks like a pretty good finish in there. Pretty nice finish, which is good. Although the outside finish is more important than the inside finish. Alright. It should be $8.75. Ta-da! It is. Alright, so now we want to do the OD. And then we'll come in here and we'll touch the end. Zero that. We're going to go in 900 thou. So I'm going to come up here and touch. Take 5 thou again. 900 thou. I think we got 6 compression rings that we need to make yet. I should be able to get a few spares and an O-ring or 2 out of there yet. We'll see. $500. $7. Am I going to make 900? $900. Wow, that's getting close to the jaws. That was pretty close to the jaws. And this we want to turn to 944. We are at 968. All right, punch that in, 0.968, enter. We want to go to 44. I'm going to go ahead and crank it to 44. And we'll just slowly go in again. I'd like to get the camera up over top and looking down, but with my backboard on there, my pegboard on the back, I can't do it unless I take my pegboard off, and I don't want to do that. So I could cut a window in it, in the pegboard. Maybe that's an option. Still have never found the camera angle that I'm satisfied with. All right, let's see what we got. Should be okay, so that's 25, 35, 44. I love my readout. All right, so that's it for that. Now we can go back to this part off tool that I have. And there I'm going to use the magnifying glass again to get up on it. That worked pretty good with looking at it with the magnifying glass. Coming in and touching, zeroing it. Move away, back out, and then going in 32, and then what was it? The thickness of the compression rings. Oh yeah, it was 30. I just wanted to look to make sure. And we don't want to go any extra because we're having to emery that down every time, it seems like. All right, and we need the part off cap. Stick that on there. Hold on to it. Well, not actually hold on to it, just hold it up there. I don't like that squeaking noise. Squeaking noise is freaking me out. was freaking me out. All right. Let's zoom back, please. And show you. Brushed a little flashing and flange off of an inside. Now I'm going to go over and rub it on the paper. Until it cleans up. Just about. The tool has a little bit of a radius on it, apparently. Alright, so now what I was doing was using a razor blade to get them out of there. And then that worked pretty good. Slide that under, twist the razor blade a little bit, work my way around, and out it comes. Alright. Oh boy. This one is perfect without having to do a lot of rubbing. So there it is. See, I'm thinking about taking in and spreading them a little more and then heat treating them. All right, so we have 2 sets and a ring on that one. All right. And now let's go in and face that all the way off. Okay. And we'll zoom that out. Move over 32 thou. Zero it. And move over 30. I could have just went 60. Duh. Alright, cap, that on there, hold it on there, oh, I didn't like the sound of that. I wonder if my tool's getting dull. I'll check it after this one. I know it's hanging out there further than when I finished. So naturally it's going to have more spring out here. Let's finish facing that off. I'm going to take that tool out and look at it. No, it doesn't look too bad. Looks fine. Doesn't look dull. So we knocked a little bit of flashing off where it parted off. And now we go and rub it on the paper. Here we go. Get the razor blade, slide it underneath. Okay. Calipers. Might need to emery one thou off of this one. Then we'll put that back in here. And we'll give it a little bit of rubbing on the other side, the opposite side. Okay, shouldn't take too much to take one thou off. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna clean my calipers here. Okay, it's 0. It says 32. Let me see. Let me see if it'll slide in the groove, piston groove, because that's the true. It's a little snug, so we'll take and, because I think I can get away with 31 but not 32.